Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be showing you how to cover your under eye circles. I have really bad under eye circles, and it's just something that runs in the family. But mine are more pronounced, like right over here in the inner corners, and right like up to halfway. I still cover everything just to have an even coverage. So I'm gonna show you guys what I use and how to do it, and hopefully it works for you guys too. So if you want to see how I cover my dark circles, please keep on watching. Thank you. Bye guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and start by using NYX Orange Corrector with a Sigma's P84 angle brush. Now I know it's hard to find these correctors at the stores, so I know they have them online, and I know they have them on the NYX online website, so you can go ahead and purchase them there. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the product and start working from the inner corner to the outer, and just do a very thin layer. And as if you can see, I am bringing the product very low and really close to my waterline, and the reason for that is because my dark circles come down pretty low, so I just want to make sure that whole area is nicely covered. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take another product by NYX, and this is the Dark Circle Concealer, and it's in the shade medium. And I'm going to use the brush that I got in my boxes from a couple months ago. It's Luxie 211, and the name of the brush is just Concealer. Now I'm using this concealer because it's a more peach tone, and I want to neutralize the orange. I've used it by itself before, and I noticed it does come out a little bit on the picture, so I just want to make sure I neutralize it. And I'm going to go ahead and just start from the inner corner and work my way out again, and I'm just dabbing a thin layer of the product. I don't want to go ahead and start mixing it, so I don't want to go ahead and start brushing it on. I just want to make sure I'm tapping the product in very gently on top of the orange corrector. I don't want the orange corrector to move or slide off or start mixing with the concealer. Go ahead and take a mini beauty blender sponge, and this is a little bit damp. I'm gonna just go ahead and start dabbing that in. It's just gonna remove any extra corrector we might have and just move everything out. I'm going to go ahead and take another product by NYX, and this is their other corrector, and this is in the green color, and this is just going to help me cover a couple of blemishes and some redness I have around my nose. So I'm just going to take a regular concealer brush and just start dabbing that in the areas I want to cover. And you want to remember, red is covered by green, and any purple or bluish or dark spots you may have are concealed by orange. So then, to add a little bit more coverage to those green spots, I'm going to go ahead and take the Revlon PhotoReady concealer. And I'm so sorry, but I've had this for like about a month, and I just use it so regularly that the shade got erased. But I'll try to find that out for you guys. So the same thing, you're just going to take a little bit of product on the brush and just start dabbing it on top. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my foundation, and I am using the True Match by LORAC, and I am the shade Sand Beige W5, and I am using e.l.f.'s ultimate blending brush, and this is $6. And guys, let me tell you, this brush is amazing. The finish is super natural, and I love it. It's the only foundation brush I use, and it's great. So I'm just gonna start dabbing the product all over my face. And on my brush, I'm gonna go ahead and spray a little bit of setting spray that I made myself. And this just helps the foundation blend in a little bit easier. I do have dry skin, so this gives a little bit of moisture too. So it really helps my skin not feel super dry and super patchy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start pressing the foundation into my skin. And then once I have it all over my face, I'll go ahead and start blending out. You just want to make sure the foundation doesn't go under your under eye, just because we don't want too many products in there, or else it will start creasing. And that phase is because I got my foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and start concealing. I'm gonna use Kat Von D's LORAC concealer in the color medium, and I'm gonna use the Real Technique blending sponge to blend that out. And I love that sponge because it has the perfect shape for your under eye area. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wet the sponge a little bit with the same setting spray that I made. And it's just because it's been sitting there for a while, so I just wanted to go ahead and damp it a little bit more. So I'm going to start dabbing with my finger, and I like to place it with my finger first because it warms the material a little bit and it becomes a little bit easier to blend. I just want to make sure the whole under eye area is nicely covered. And the same thing, I'm going to start bringing it really low and a little bit high to my temples. So once I feel like I have enough, I'll go ahead and grab the smudge and start blending everything in. To feel aside for my blending, I'm going to go ahead and set my under eye. I'm going to use a LORAC contour kit, and I'm going to use the Real Techniques setting brush. I'm going to go ahead and take the two colors, yellow highlight and beige highlight. And before I go ahead and start setting, I just want to make sure that nothing creases, and if it did, I'll just go ahead and top with the blending sponge and blend that out and start setting. the difference from before and after. We're all covered now, so thank you guys for watching and please subscribe.